Before I start the video, I would like to give a massive shout out to my Patreons who have been supporting my channel. If you would like to check out my Patreon and receive early access to some very exciting videos coming soon, then please click the link in the description below. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how David Tennant is the 14th Doctor, at least theorising about it. And we have done this on the channel before, but that was a while ago, a very, very long time ago. And this, well, the last time we theorised about that was before The Power of the Doctor aired and before we got any trailers or any more news regarding the 60th anniversary specials. And now that we've seen the trailers for the 60th anniversary, we watched The Power of the Doctor, we have seen the regeneration scene from Jodie to David Tennant. We now know that, yeah, it is concrete, that, yeah, he did regenerate from Jodie. And why is David Tennant the next Doctor? And that is something I want to speculate on today as part of like a little theory video. I haven't really done a video in a while where I just sit down and kind of give my own thoughts and theories, etc. on what is going to happen in Doctor Who. So with that being said, let's sit down and discuss the latest theories surrounding Doctor Who. Okay, so the first theory that I've got is that the most obvious one is that there is an involvement from the villain that is being played by Neil Patrick Harris, which is heavily implied to be the Celestial Toymaker, who was a villain from the classic series under an episode self-titled The Celestial Toymaker, which was obviously featuring William Hartnell's Doctor. And I do believe the original version of this classic serial was to feature William Hartnell stepping inside a room and then coming out as a completely new actor, because due to William Hartnell's poor health and difficulties reading the scripts, the writers did want to get rid of him earlier on than they did before the 10th Planet. So what other way to do it than have him just walk into a room during one of the Toymaker's games and then walk out as a completely new character? Now, obviously, yeah, this would have been a very early, rough version of regeneration, and yeah, it would have been completely different and changed the show's history if this had happened. But now, obviously, if Neil Patrick Harris is the Toymaker, then this isn't the first time that he has shown his face when a regeneration has happened. So maybe with his eternal powers, maybe he has had some interference with the Doctor's regeneration and influenced the outcome of the regeneration, and that is why the Doctor's clothes had changed. Now, my next theory is that, yeah, this regeneration is down to the consequences of the power of the Doctor, which saw the Doctor regenerate into the Master, and then the Master regenerate back into the Doctor through some very complex body swap force regeneration thingy, and it kind of blew everyone's mind that the Master wanted to do that, because it seemed like a little bit of a bizarre plot. But during these segments, there was the introduction to the Guardians of the Edge, which saw the Doctor converse with previous iterations of themselves in this mindscape of robes and stuff that doesn't even make sense, but that could be what is going down here. And my theory is that because of the Doctor visiting the Guardians of the Edge for the first time, maybe one of the Guardians that we didn't see, which is David Tennant's 10th Doctor, who did not want to go, maybe he decided that with the whole instability of the Doctor's body right now, with the Master taking over and then the Doctor taking over and then the Doctor being mortally wounded, maybe this Doctor was somehow brought back with Jodie's Doctor when she regenerated back into the Master, and then when she was killed again, that was the Incarnation that she regenerated into. If that made sense, please let me know in the comments section down below, because I feel like I did ramble on a little bit there. But that is my theory on how the power of the Doctor could play into the regeneration. Now, my next theory is that, yeah, it is just going to be a straight up fake incarnation. There's going to be a fake out. It's going to be all an illusion, and that's why the clothes changed. And that we could just see the final frames of the episode take place on that cliff top again, with Ncuti Gatwa being the result of Jodie's regeneration, and we see him in Jodie's outfit, and that sets up the Christmas special. It'll kind of be like Dallas, where it was all a dream, and then, yeah, Jodie regenerates into Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor, which would be pretty cool. I would like to see him in Jodie's outfit, but then again, we'll see him in Tennant's outfit, so I don't know, I'm kind of open to anything. And then the final theory is that this incarnation has been brought into existence by unresolved trauma from the 10th Doctor's life, because the Doctor has a lot of trauma, from the Time War to losing countless companions, family, friends, and I feel like in the 10th Doctor's lifetime as well, the loss of Rose Tyler, having to wipe Donna's memory, companions leaving the TARDIS, and I feel like maybe the Doctor meeting Donna again will hopefully, provide the Doctor with some closure with what happened to Donna, because it did make me feel a little bit confused, especially watching the Series 4 finale episodes again after the announcement of David Tennant and Catherine Tate returning, that the Doctor was the one that had to make the choice if she wanted to survive and live and just wiping her memory. And I do feel like it was a little bit of a selfish action. So maybe, with the Doctor having a fresh perspective on, the universe, especially having lived different incarnations since being the 10th Doctor, maybe him returning to see Donna again, maybe he realises that, okay, it weren't my choice to make. And maybe that's how Donna remembers who the Doctor is. Maybe that's how that storyline is resolved. Maybe Donna gets a choice whether to retain her memories and die eventually, or that they just leave things the way they are. Who knows? And maybe as well, in this final theory, if this ends up ever being true, maybe if Donna takes that risk of keeping her memories and say that she's only got so long to live, maybe the 14th Doctor and Donna go off into the sunset, and you don't see how Ncuti Gatwa becomes the Doctor, and there's a little bit of a time jump later on in the special, and we see the 15th Doctor arrive. But with that being said, thank you very much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, be sure to subscribe for more nerdy content, as we are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, which I will love to reach by the end of the year. But I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support, and goodbye for now.